The time has come. No idea what that intro was about. Still, hello every pony. Hope you're all well. So basically, the reason why I'm doing this video is that I've got a load of stuff which I've bought over the past few weeks, months, and I haven't had a chance to review it. So basically, I'm going to do it all now. Most of the things are from eBay. One of the things is from a charity shop. One of the things I bought brand new in a shop. But yeah, so let's get on with it, shall we? So let's start with the thing from the charity shop because she's nearest to where I'm sitting now. It's this Twilight Sparkle fashion head. Styling head? Yeah, styling head. And I got her for, I think it was about 50p. I mean, obviously the hair's very, very frizzy, but she's not that bad. And you know, I don't have one of these. I mean, I'm not going to use it for styling, but it's just a nice little thing to have, really. But for ages after I got her, up until recently, I thought she was fake because I actually had to look on the bottom, and even though it says like HTP or something, it is Hasbro. But what made me think that she was fake was that she doesn't have a cutie mark. Yeah. Hasbro and their quality control, it makes you proud, doesn't it? The thing that I bought from a shop brand new was actually an Egmont magazine figure that came with the February issue of the MLP magazine, and she is another Twilight, and I already have a Twilight Egmont magazine figure, but this one is of much harder plastic and she's crystal. I mean, the plastic, if given the right amount of pressure, unfortunately, she would shatter into pieces. Whereas the original sort of standard Egmont magazine figures are a lot more sturdy. But at the same time, this is the first crystal Egmont magazine figure I think that we've seen, and I just love them. I mean, she's super show accurate, and she does have her cutie mark on both sides, and as with a lot of recent Egmont magazine figures, she comes with a load of accessories, including a little dressing table, a little bench, a little book stand, a couple of potion bottles, a little blackboard. I can't work out whether that's a key or whether she uses that for pointing at things on the blackboard, and finally a cauldron. I've never seen Twilight with a cauldron, apart from in The Best Gift Ever, but wouldn't Zecora have a cauldron a lot more instead of Twilight? But I don't know, there's Hasbro for you again. Now we go on to the eBay stuff. First off, let's do some blind bag figures, and oh, hang a minute. It would help if I actually had them out, wouldn't it? Oh god. I've got to go and find them out of the blind bag box, which will take a few minutes. Actually, how long will it take? I'll tell you what. I'll go and find them, and I'll be back in the amount of time it takes the word bum to revolve. If you have no words after that, I don't blame you. But yeah. We like alternative on this channel, but yeah, so the blind bag figures that I'm about to show you, some of them aren't necessarily unusual, but some of them are, and that's the reason why I bought them. So let's just get into it. First off, we have Comet Tails. So he's from the Neon wave of blind bags. It's either Wave 7 or Wave 8, I can't remember, but unfortunately he's one of two Comet Tails figures that we have. I've got the other one here, who's from Wave 18, and so basically this one, of course, was my inspiration for Perfect Harvest, and he used to stand in for him. But yeah, so these are the only two Comet Tails figures that we have, and yeah, so I've got them both now, so that's all right. Next we have Bigwig. Now she's in one of two of the Mrs. Cake moulds that they did for blind bags, and I think this mould suits Miss Bigwig much more than Mrs. Cake actually. But yeah, they've moulded her dress really nicely, and she's got little earrings, and they've done a nice job with the blusher and the eyeliner, and yeah, it's a really nice little figure. Next up, we've got the Friendship is Magic collection Nightmare Night pirate costume Pipsqueak. Yeah, I've always wanted a little figure of Pipsqueak because, well, he's one of the very few British ponies that has appeared in the show. And so, yeah, and of course I'm English, so yeah. But there's one problem with him. Oh. I was going to say he falls over a lot, but yeah, he does. You have to be, yeah. Oh, he's doing it now. That's typical, isn't it? Oh, no, he's not doing it. Yeah, but anyway, you get the idea. It's Pipsqueak. Next up, we have Royal Riff from the Wave 11 Neon Bright series with all the glitter on him. Yeah, he's quite alright. I've always wanted a Royal Riff figure like this. I mean, I know I've got a Royal Riff one, but he's just one that's all crystal and he hasn't got his mane painted. So, yeah, but I've always wanted one like this because it always reminds me of PS Toy Reviews used to talk about him when they used to do their blind bag treehouse. These next two blind bag ponies are quite interesting because they're both berry shine, but two different colours. The one on the left is from Wave 16 and the one on the right is from Wave 17, which was one of the Nightmare Night blind bag waves. Now obviously the one on the right, she's in a Nightmare Night Halloween costume. She's going to be slightly different, but I just don't know, you know, I'm just curious as to which one is more accurate to regular berry shine. Yeah, but sometimes I think you can overanalyze these things just too much. So we should just enjoy them for what they are. But yeah, I love them both. Next we have a Crystal Fluttershy. So she's from one of the Sweet Apple Acres blind bag waves. And yeah, because the reason why I got her, because obviously I've got a couple of the Fluttershy blind bag mould, but I think this is one of the very few ones where they actually made it in crystal. So yeah, and she's, I mean, obviously with crystal they haven't really bothered to colour her mane or her tail pink, but I don't think it really matters with this because she looks like she's made out of sweets. Next we have Neon Bright Wave 11 Strawberry Sunrise, and she's in what I can best describe as the derpy mould, and yeah, not a lot else to say really. They've got the cutie mark on, and I like that in this wave they actually bothered to colour their hair instead of just leaving it sort of clear like they did in the later waves. Yeah, Hasbro and quality control. Speaking of Hasbro's quality control, next we have a Friendship is Magic collection Jonah Gold without her jacket or her hat. And yeah, the reason why I'm bringing up quality control is because Hasbro realised that she'd be wearing a little jacket, and so didn't bother to give her a cutie mark. She hasn't got a cutie mark because she'd usually be wearing one, but as soon as you take it off you'd realise, oh, Hasbro. Next up we have Twistaloo minus her glasses. I know that's part of her, that's a big part of her character, but I couldn't be bothered to get one with them. So, but yeah, again they've sculpted her mane and tail really nicely, and she's in a really cute little walking pose. But this comes with a big caveat, and I have to bring up Hasbro's quality control yet again. Derp. Next up we have Hoity Toity. Now obviously he's going to be one of these unique ones because he's from one of these Toys R Us exclusive blind bag box sets. But yeah, they've moulded his sunglasses really nicely, and he's got like a nice wig. Well, not a wig, but a hairstyle, which kind of makes him look like a magistrate from the from a Charles Dickens novel. But yeah, and he's got the little cuffs on his hooves and his collar tie, and yeah, I really like him. He looks very trendy. Next, we have High Winds from an exclusive Wonderbolts collection, and she's in the Rainbow Dash mould, and she's got, I think it's either a blue or purple mane, and yeah, I mean, I know the mould itself isn't unusual, but this is the only toy that we ever have of her, even though it doesn't look anything like how she does in the cartoon. Last but definitely not least, out of the blind bags, we have the Great and Powerful Trixie from the Neon Bright collection, which I think was wave 11. And yeah, I know she's in the rarity mold and it doesn't really look show accurate, but you know, she looks really good anyway. Now we move on to the 3 brushable figures that I have. First up, we have Percy Pink. Now, I know she's not particularly a very interesting pony, but for some reason I've always really wanted her. I just quite like the combination of that buttermilk yellow combined with that very dark and vibrant pink hair. So she was one of the Explore Equestria singles. Her hair is very frizzy, same for her tail, but even though it's still in the original elastic band. Next we have Lyrica Lilac, and she's obviously purple with, I think that's gold sort of blondish hair, which is still a bit frizzy on the ends, but yeah, I mean, it's alright. I mean, I wasn't expecting her to be absolutely spick and span, but yeah, and she's got her necklace painted on, and she's the only sort of adult mould G4 pony that I have that's in a walking pose, and yeah, I can't remember, I think she was from one of the earlier lines, but yeah. Last but definitely not least, we have Blossomforth. I don't know why, but for some reason Blossomforth was always one of my dream ponies that I really wanted, and she is one of 2 ponies that I have where she doesn't have the mould on the side of her face. She was the only pony that they did this body, the Pegasus body, in this colour. And yeah, and she's got a really nice cutie mark with the little flowers, but yeah, I'm just really glad to have her. So here is the haul all together. I know it came in dribs and drabs over the weeks and months, but yeah, all these guys have just been sitting around waiting for me to review them. A couple of free hours on a Saturday afternoon, so I thought, no time like the present, is there? So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again soon. Cheers, take care. Some of these things are from eBay, some of these things are from charity shops, but yeah, let's just I was on such a good roll as well. Oh dear. Start again, shall we? But basically, what I'm... Yoko, stop it! Thank you. Anyway, it's a perfect harvest. Let's try that again, shall we? I didn't realise he was in the way. If you take 2. Take 3. If you haven't, I've lost my train of thought. Thanks for that, dogs. Right, let's take 4. Take 5 then. Right. Last but definitely oh, I got my worms mixed up then. Let's try that again, shall we? And last but definitely... it happened again. Oh, God. Next we have... Oh, what's her name? Lyrica Lilac. I'll start again. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Cheers. guy. Oh, flipping hell. Getting my words mixed up again.